still I'm going to like to bake. Don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Hello everyone, welcome back to my Kekas vlog. We're so excited because it's New Year, it's 2026. Walaupun sebenarnya ini udah akhir Januari, and I just kinda have no idea what kind of videos that I want to record for this. But today we're having several agendas. Aku hari ini mau coba untuk baking some brownies, tapi ovennya masih harus di set up. So in the meantime, kita mau sarapan dulu. We're going to make a coffee and some breakfast, and just doing some kind of my quick work before we finally started baking. Woo! And I'm so hungry, jadi aku akan coba untuk bikin smoked salmon sandwich. Cuman kayaknya rotiku habis. We'll see. Okay, we're so back in this kitchen. Aku udah nyiapin. Jadi sekarang kita mau coba some kind of easy baking. Kita mau coba untuk bikin gluten free and sugar free brownies. Aku udah tanya beberapa caranya dan how to prep through ChatGPT. Udah ada, aku baru bawa scale dari atas. Stevia yang udah lama aku beli, kita pakai dari biru. Kemarin sore aku udah sempet belanja some of these ingredients. Kita punya dark chocolate. Aku pengennya sih sebenarnya dark chocolate-nya yang tidak ada gula ya, tapi ini kayak akan ada, tetap ada gulanya sedikit, so it's not really sugar free. Tapi kita nggak pakai tambahan gula lagi selain yang ada di dalam sini. Kita pakai dark chocolate compound. Terus kemarin udah beli dark cocoa powdernya juga. Ya bisa buat kue. Udah beli butter. Ini pakai yang unsalted ya, unsalted butter sama vanilla extract. Oke, so ChatGPT itu menyarankan aku untuk pakai almond flour, tapi aku nggak bisa menemukan almond flournya di grocery yang biasa aku datengin, dan mereka cuman ada gluten free cassava flour, so we're going to modify it. Aku udah tanya lagi, kita cuman punya cassava flour, so it's not a big deal, we still can make it. Udah ada 2 telur gede juga, dan let's try how it's gonna go, because I have no idea whether it's going to work or not. So, let's prep. Nah, jadi ingredientsnya tuh lumayan simple, cuman butuh ini aja. Oke, jadi pertama, preheat oven. Berapa lama ya? How long I should preheat? Kita tanya, how long should I preheat the oven?
The oven takes about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven. So it's a good idea to start preheating it first and then prep your ingredients in the meantime. That way, by the time you're ready to pop the batter in, the oven is perfectly at temperature. So around 10 to 15 minutes should do the trick.
Oke, kita akan preheat dulu di oven 10-15 menit. Cuman aku harus baca dulu. Aku harus cari tahu dulu. Oke, kita mau mending aku nggak yakin by the time the oven is hot enough, I'm done with the prep because I never did it before, so it's gonna take a long time, I believe. Kita prep dulu, kita buka-buka semua bahan-bahannya. I'll cut whatever I need to cut and weigh whatever I need to weigh as well. Okay, we need pertama, kita akan menyiapkan 100 grams of dark chocolate. Okay, we got 100. It's 101. I think it's okay. Sekarang kita mau mencoba menimbang. We need 60 gram of butter. So we put aside the rest of the chocolate. Ini 100 gram. Jadi we'll definitely cut it half. It's melt already. Jadi apa yang harus aku melt dulu ya? Apakah aku harus melt dulu si coklatnya atau butternya? Nah, setelah ini kita prep dulu flour, cocoa powder, and the eggs. We already have the eggs right here. Okay, said I only need 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Bandung tuh sekarang lagi, kayaknya nggak cuma Bandung deh, cuaca di seluruh Indonesia tuh lagi aneh banget. Dan di Bandung tuh bisa hujan seharian, mau malam hari, mau subuh, hujannya gede banget. Dan sekarang ini jam 2 siang, dan hari ini tuh udah gloomy banget. Sekarang jam 2 udah mulai hujan lagi. Oh well, kita lanjut dulu. 3 tablespoon, you sure? Kita buka kebanyakan. 2 tablespoon. 1. And surprisingly kita tuh cuma butuh 60 gram of the flour. Menyiapkan ini aja tuh udah lumayan lama. Ini udah 60 gram. Dan cassava flour ini 100% gluten free with high fiber and all natural. Jadi dia tuh dari tepung mocaf. Mocaf is mocaf English and Indonesian ya. 100% terbuat dari singkong, no artificial coloring, source of calcium and iron, non-GMO, and low glycemic index. Hopefully this is healthier alternative for any flour options. Okay, kita mau rapiin dulu supaya nggak berantakan. Kita akan put aside everything yang nggak akan kita pakai lagi. So this is the prep ingredient. Simple ya, simple banget. Oke, jadi kita tuh disuruh untuk pakai double boiler. Ini kita harus melt the chocolate and the butter pakai double boiler. Cuman karena aku tidak mengerti, aku ngerti sih. Cuman karena aku tidak punya all the tools for baking dan tidak pernah double boiling juga, kita pakai tools yang seadanya. Kita akan pakai pan yang akan aku isi air dengan di atas pannya lagi for this. Let's see. Kita taruh dulu coklat and the butter. Jadi aku menumpuk air dengan ini belum kita nyalain sih. Tapi hopefully it works. Use the double boiler and stir until it's smooth. And as usual, I don't know what I'm doing. Jadi butternya ini gampang banget untuk meltnya, sedangkan coklatnya it needs some times. Okay, I think it's kind of work. Coklatnya sudah meleleh, and it's melted nicely. It smells so good already. Kita akan let it sit. Jadi coklatnya harus dibiarin dingin dulu supaya dia tidak jadi scrambled egg, karena kita akan whisk the eggs. Jadi when I have this kind of idea, but it takes a lot of effort as well for me. Don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Okay, then what else? Second step is to whisk the egg and sweetener. This stevia is so strong, so I think I'm just gonna use like 1 or 2 drops karena the chocolate is already has sugar in it, so I don't want it to be too sweet. Jadi, okay, let's whisk. We need 2 eggs. Okay, kita akan coba whisk the eggs. Where's the flour? Oh ini. We can do this. I think kita udah bisa mulai untuk preheat the oven. We're going to preheat in 170 degrees Celsius for 10 to 15 minutes. I've turned the oven on. Sekarang kita whisk the eggs. Whisk. Ada table. And 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Oh no, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Next steps, kita akan slowly pour melted chocolate into egg mix. Whisk gently but confidently. How can I be confident? I'm not confident at all. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. I don't want to mess up. How can I pour and whisk at the same time? I think all the baker needs like super strong coordination between each of the hand, which I cannot. Hands down to all the baker. Then gently whisk. Kayaknya mangkok yang aku pakai ini terlalu kecil. So wish us luck. Add almond flour. Dia nyuruh kita fold with spatula and don't overmix. My spatula is too big. Kita pakai spoon aja. Look how messy is this. Anyway, cocoa powder. It says salt is 1/4 of teaspoon. Going to 1/4. Okay. We'll mix with spoon. It says 1/4. Though I'm not sure. I'm worried about this. Kayaknya ini tuh brownies yang tipis deh, thin slicey brownie deh. The texture is chewy already. I'm not sure how big is this. Sebenarnya aku tidak yakin apakah ini sudah well mix, overmixing. Dan overmix, ya, aku nggak tahu kapan aku overmix. Yeah, well, we'll be using 20 times 20 pan. We cover it with the baking paper. I'm not a baker, tapi ini kemungkinan supaya dia gampang untuk dilepas dari pannya. Oke, sekarang kita mau pour into the pan. Ini tipis banget sih. As a brownies, it's going to be very thin. Seems chewy sih. I just not sure whether the cassava flour will hold the mixture atau tidak, karena aku beli produk mereka yang udah jadi biskuit dan itu gampang banget untuk pecah. Tapi kayaknya kemungkinan karena mereka tidak pakai eggs and we're still using eggs. Mungkin next time kita akan coba untuk lebih sehat dan tidak pakai the eggs. Ini lebih enak juga sebetulnya untuk pakai kacang walnut, almond, tapi aku baru banget habis almondku baru banget habis, jadi we're just baking this brownies as it is. Terlihat tidak higienis, tapi I'm baking for myself and I wash my hands so many times, so don't at me. Let me show you. Okay, the mixture is ready and we're going to put it inside the oven. So my phone is died and in the meantime kita akan tunggu 15-22 menit. The phone lighting is running out of battery, jadi aku lagi ngecas dulu sambil nunggu our brownies to finish. Okay, it's been 30 minutes since I let the pan out and cool it down. Tadi kita bake it selama 20 menitan. Terus sekarang sih harusnya udah ready to cut ya. Karena ini pakai cassava flour, aku juga nggak tahu ya seperti apa. Tapi ini terlihat dari luar, the crust tuh kelihatan keras, tapi crunchy. So I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Let's do a taste test. I already have my milk with me, so let's try it out. Terlihat sangat tipis sih sebenarnya, tapi ini masih warm. Anyway, nggak apa-apa deh. Let's cut it out. Tipis banget. Harusnya bikin mixture yang tipis dan tidak kotak. But my ChatGPT already advised me don't expect my brownies to be like a box brownies that we bought on store, because that's a really false expectation. So let's try this. Ini akan kita bagi 9 karena I asked the AI, it's going to make a 9 serve. Tapi buat 9 serve sih I think it's okay deh. So we gotta cut it 3 and 3. Oh, buat 3-3 sih ini oke ya sebenarnya. Oh, the center is perfect. Ta-da! It works. It's not that bad. Not bad at all. It works. So I have snacks for tomorrow. Oh, apparently aku sebenarnya bisa pakai baking powder untuk bikin the mixture lebih ngembang. Tapi ini pun udah really good as it is. I can taste the chocolate. The sweet is perfect. Not too sweet, but it's still sweet. I think I'm going to like to bake. Because this is actually so easy. It only requires really simple ingredients. And the baking time only takes 20 minutes. So, where have I been? Okay, we're calling it a day because I'm having a bad headache. So this is church day as usual. It's actually my intentional day off. Tapi this morning I forgot to turn off my alarm, so it rings at 6 in the morning while my body doesn't want to wake up at that hour. So it makes me uncomfortable when I woke up because my alarm keeps ringing, and I was kind of a bit of stressed out because the oven wasn't set up in the morning. Everything sorted, everything done. My baking is perfect as well. My brownie is perfect as well. I'm having a lot of option for snacking in the following few more days, but the tension in my head kept persists. So I'm just gonna go shower after this, and then if I could, I want to read something, but if I couldn't, I'm just gonna scroll until I'm sleepy. Oh, I need to show you something. I just repurchased my Kerastase because I just realized how good it is, and It is expensive, but it is good. I always have problem with my scalp, but this one I switch to another Kerastase shampoo, and this one is being purée. It has acid salicylic and pyroxenolamine. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly, but it purifies and clean your scalp, especially if your scalp is kind of itchy and sensitive. This one is a good catch. I just found out about this when I read more about the products on their website, and I finally end up with this one because the composition and the formula is really matched with what I need and my problem on my scalp. So I'm going to shower and I need to wash my hair as well because tomorrow we'll be going back to the office. And I'm done with my school. I just need to do few more of my exams, so I kind of have a lot of time right now. I'm starting to have a lot of time, and hopefully I can do more of making this kind of videos, but I hope I get the ideas of what I'm going to do. But yeah, for the first time in years, I finally feel relief, and I'm so happy I can finally have this space to breathe and enjoy my own life. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. office. Sekarang kita mau pergi for dining out. Good morning everyone. I'm having a Pilates class today. Karena Kamis kemarin aku nggak menjadwalkan untuk Pilates because I was on my period day 1, but today, so I changed my schedule to today. Dan tadi aku mengira aku akan sedikit terlambat karena jalanan Bandung on the weekend akan macet banget, tapi ternyata I think we're still going to make it on time. I'm still on my way, so let's go. So I'm done with my Pilates class dan aku sudah di rumah. Ini sebenarnya udah sore dan aku udah di rumah dari tadi siang. But I was resting and rotting. So in this new year, I was planning to make a regular Friday dine out. Jadi setiap Jumat aku berusaha untuk to force myself having dinner outside, because otherwise if I'm not having that kind of things, I might just go back at home, and it gives me a sense of new things that I haven't really done before. I actually have did it before, but I wasn't intentionally did it. So this time I want to do it intentionally and plan it and selecting and curating more places that I want to go on Friday, because otherwise if I'm not having that kind of plans, I might not gonna even be outside. I'm just gonna rot in bed and staying at home all the time. So malam aku pergi tanya, itu ada di Bandung, Jalan Sumi Raja. The place and the service was good. Just the food for my taste but too salty, too savory, too flavorful. But overall, the food texture, creativity, and the ideas was actually good. It just my taste bud doesn't really fit the flavor that they serve. Minggu kemarin juga aku udah sempet dining out in some kind of Thai fusion. It was my first Friday dining out in my 2026, and that was expecting my expectation because the price was okay, the flavor was fresh, especially the seafood. But that's okay, we're gonna go for another Friday day out in the next following weeks. And today, sekarang aku mau mencoba bikin some kind of retinol juice. It's actually carrot and oranges. It's really simple. I already have my carrot, oranges, with ginger with me, and a bit of lime that I need to wash. We need to cut this off first before we blend it. I was actually not sure how many portions it will produce. For these 3 medium carrot, 2 oranges, I hope it is 2 centimeters of ginger and a bit of lime. We need these oranges, but we need to put the seed out, so let me think the best way to do it. If I can't finish this, I'll just save it for the next morning. Was too strong. but we'll chug it anyway. Not bad. It's good. Turns out we make too much of it, so I kept a lot of it in this jug, and this glass from my mom, and this one karena ini nggak cukup, jadi I just put it here. I'll figure it out whether I can finish it in a day or I'll freeze the rest out. See ya. So we're gonna call it a day. We still have few more things to do tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm home already. This morning I'm having a very much needed morning walk. It was an incline walk and it's really nice. Aku udah lama banget tidak jalan outdoor dan juga jalannya nanjak. So it's really kind of things that I really need. Dan setelah itu aku pergi ke Bagelicious and I'm having bagel for brunch. It's a really nice place and the waiting line isn't really that bad. It's all bagel. They have quite unique flavor which I can recommend everyone to try it out. Cuman buat aku sih it's not something that I want to go again or revisit in the near time. It was a nice experience. I was sitting outdoor. It's really nice to absorb the feels of real street, and then I go back to home after that, and it is now the end of our vlog for this one. I still need to edit this one karena it doesn't really sync directly to my iPad. Yes, I'm still editing on my iPad. The cloud doesn't sync directly, jadi aku masih harus nunggu some of the footage to be synced to my iPad, dan kemungkinan aku akan starting another vlog next week because I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'll be out of the town for work obviously, but we'll see. So we're gonna end this vlog. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.